Hello and welcome to Easy Cooking. Today we're making the famous Bulgarian burgers. They're pretty much a staple in my country and my kids love them, my wife loves them, so that's what we're having for dinner. First, let's see what we need to make the burgers. 2 eggs, breadcrumbs, onion flakes, seasonings such as parsley, cumin, black pepper, salt, oregano. Light beer, but don't get anything too strong. Make sure it's got mild flavor. Ground pork, ground beef. Alright, so let's start with the burgers. First, as you all know, I start with my eggs. I'll put my eggs in a mixing bowl. I'll whisk them just a little bit because they mix better when they're whisked. And I always like to do that. That's enough.
Mommy,
then we're gonna put our beer. We're gonna do our breadcrumbs, onion flakes, and our mixture of seasonings. That's all. That's all we need. Then we're gonna do meat. Of course, I always like to mix 1 pound of pork and 1 pound of beef. I know, baby, it has to cook. I'm sorry, honey. It's not cooked yet. If you're making for a bigger party, you can mix more beef and more pork. And obviously, if you're gonna double the recipe, double the rest of the ingredients. But always keep your ratio of beef to pork to about half and half. So half of it needs to be beef and half of it needs to be pork.
Daddy!
Yes, Lily?
Why do you have to put 2 meats inside?
Because the pork makes the burgers a little juicy. Our ground beef... Hey, Natalie, no, baby, it's not ready yet. Our ground beef is very lean. It barely has any fat because we get super lean ground beef. And we add the pork to make sure our burgers turn out nice and moist, right? Because we don't like dry burgers, right, Lily? Now make sure when you're mixing to get that meat between your fingers to get the seasonings and everything else mixed well. You can fold with your hand. When I say make sure you get it between your fingers, pretty much squeeze like that. Make sure everything gets mixed. And you can fold. It smells really good. And as you can tell, the staple Bulgarian burger is a favorite on our house. Natalie can't wait, she's already hungry. And we're also making bread in the background. We're making French fries to go with it. We're gonna fry up some zucchini, but the focus of tonight is the burgers. I can show some of the other recipes another time. Okay, so this is mixed. Out of 2 pounds worth of meat, let's see how many burgers we're gonna get. I split it in half, then I split the half in 2. And then we split each quarter in half. So I guess we're gonna get 8 burgers. I like my burgers bigger. If you're gonna make smaller burgers,
Daddy,
you may get a few more. Yes,
can you
Lily?
make a small one for me?
I can make a couple small ones for you. How's that? A couple baby ones?
Yeah, like a dot?
Mm-hmm.
Like a dot, kind of.
I can definitely do that.
Like when
I
you do.
actually shape my burgers by myself. I don't have a... Oh, this has got actually quite a bit of water in it from thawing my meat.
Daddy, now can you do 1 tiny baby?
Oh, sorry, I started the big one. How about the next one? I'll make 2 tiny babies.
Yeah, like a dot.
No, I can't make a dot.
Why?
That'd be too silly.
It will fall through the grill.
It will fall through the grill. It needs to be big enough to at least sit on the grill. Yeah, that's the exciting part. It's April. It's warm enough where we live to go out and grill. Okay, so you want a tiny one?
Yeah.
Okay, Lily.
Get a little bit off. Yeah.
You got it.
That's enough.
Okay. We're gonna go preheat our grill and I'll show you how to make them. Our grill has preheated. If you can see, we have it on 400 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. I have it on just a little over 400 degrees. I want to make sure that you understand when you're grilling, I always put my grill on the highest temperature, get it nice and hot, and then when I put my meat, I sear it on each side on hot temperature, and then turn it down and cook the meat very well. Let's get started. Now I can imagine most of you know your grills and how they cook. Mine is a little hotter on the back, a little colder on the front. So I will just plan accordingly. Natalie, say hi. Cheese.
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 Mine.
What's Mama making? Zucchini?
Yeah.
Yeah. We are ready to flip our burgers. So basically this is what you want to get on the one side before you flip them. It's very nice and charred and brown. Now some people use spatulas to handle their burgers. I don't like that because the spatula doesn't give me enough control over the burger. It slides all over the spatula and flipping it can be a challenge sometimes. So I like to use my tongs. It's gives me better control over the burger itself now. Some of these are not quite ready yet. Like I said, the back of my grill heats up better than the front of my grill. This one is perfect. Awesome. So we'll give them a few minutes on this side, and then we're going to lower our temperature to finish cooking them to make sure there's no raw meat. Let's see how our burgers are. Okay, so there it is. Second part, seared. Basically at this point of time I'm going to turn my grill down to medium low, more like low than medium if anything. Let them finish cooking. You don't want to burn the outside of your burger. But you do want to make sure to get that nice sear on the outside. It retains the juices inside your burger. Otherwise, if you don't do that and if you start with low heat from the get-go, your burgers are going to get dry. Our burgers are ready. We're going to take them off the grill. Just going to show you. We have nice fat burgers. They're nice and charred on each side and they retain all of their juices for the most part. We have one or two of them that didn't because they fell apart a little bit, but that's inevitable sometimes. But once you have those burgers, you're never going to want to have another kind of burger. I'm quite excited because summer is here almost, and we'll be able to show you a lot more grilling recipes. I have a lot more exciting burger recipes to show you. Our burgers have cooled off quite enough. This is pretty much enough for our family, and we'll probably have a couple meals out of it. But I just wanted to kind of grab one and try it and show you. Break it up. I mean, you can see the juices coming out of it. It's really good. I mean, this is just amazing. It's making my mouth water just looking at it. And the seasonings are just amazing. It's really good. It's really amazing. You can have it with a bun. You can have it with some side dishes. The Bulgarian traditional way is we have it with some vegetable spreads, a little bit of homemade bread. You can see the bread maker in the background. I'm making some bread right now for dinner. It's almost done. You can really have it in any way you want, but it's a really good burger. So if you like our videos, I'll be more than happy if you like and subscribe to our channel. There's a lot more exciting recipes to come. Summer is coming. We'll be grilling quite a bit outside. So hopefully you enjoy what you see.